Hello, Robbie Susan Chandler here from RobbieSusansCardsandCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. I hold classes in my home. If you live in the area, I'd love for you to come over and join me in a class sometime. I hold classes every 2 weeks and generally hold classes on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, and sometimes Thursday evening. So like I said, if you're in the area, give me a shout out and come over and join me for a class. Today I am sharing a card with you that's really simple but I think very pretty, made with the Everyday Skies and Everyday Arches. Everyday Skies is the paper we're going to be using, and Everyday Arches is the die cuts. I have two versions here, but I'm going to make an even different one today with you in this video. So let's look at the pieces for this. It's really, like I said, very simple. You just need the Everyday Arches dies and you're good to go. And the only paper we're going to use is thick, basic white. Let me show you my little tool caddy before I get started. This holds all my little craft tools. I keep it right on my desk. If you're interested in one of these, I'm selling these now for $22, which includes shipping. And just put a comment below and we'll work out me mailing you one. So our card base is thick white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I took this piece and embossed it with the plaster painting embossing folder. This is a new embossing folder and I just love it. And the design could go either way, whichever way you want it. But this is what I did for my background. And I'll go ahead and show you, I have happy birthday stamped on the inside. That's what I didn't show you in my card. Oh, let me show you this. Here's the front, but when you open it up, the arch that you cut out here, I put glued to the inside. And here's the one for this one. I was about to leave out the important part, one of the important parts. All right, so we have our card base and we've embossed it and we've stamped happy birthday there. And we also have another piece of just regular basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. This we're going to adhere our designer series paper to, so we'll have some stability when we cut this piece. Now let's look at this pack of paper. It's called, like I said, it's called Everyday Skies, and it has 12 different designs in there. Today I'm going to use, well, I will cut this one, but I've got some others I'm going to use. But here are all the ones in here. This one I'm going to show you made up. But just imagine all of these as that card. This one, here's another one. This is the one that I made this card out of. And here's one that's more colorful. And if you like the purpley colors, there's a good one for that. If you're more into the white, and that's the one I cut today, I'm going to show you. And sometimes you have to kind of turn it to figure out which way it should go. Here's another one with some kind of pinks and purples. This one we are actually going to make today, but I've already made it up once. It's this piece. And you'll notice what I did. I picked the section of the paper I liked to cut it by 4 by 4 1/4. So this piece is also 4 by 4 1/4. Sorry, 4 by 5 1/4. Let me get my little, where's my, here. 4 by 5 1/4. There we go. All right, what else have we got? Now this one I didn't use in my classes because I felt like it was too dark, but you might like it, and it might make a good sympathy card. And this one too I didn't feel like was appropriate for this, but these are two of the pieces in there. Now the backs just have these starry looking designs on most of them, which to me they're okay, but you know, this is the pretty side. All right, so let's get to the card. First thing, you glue, you adhere this to the white, and then you're going to run it through your cut machine with the Everyday Arches, and I used the third from the largest, which is this one, and then the 1, 2, 3 for the fifth from the largest, which is that one. So you run it through, and you've got these 3 pieces. Now this is the one you're going to put on the front, just like this, and then this is the one you're going to put inside to highlight your sentiment. Now let me show you where my sentiments came from. The one I used on the front, I'm sorry, the hot air balloon is from Everyday Arches, and the birds that I used on the front are from Everyday Arches. The sentiment that I have celebrating you today is from Beside Me. And then the happy birthday on the inside is from Unbounded Love. I think this is a really pretty happy birthday. Isn't that a pretty font there? Okay, so we're going to hear this one, and this goes here. Then you stamp this piece, and it's going to be put on with dimensionals. And I've got a couple over here. I've already done those steps, so let's start with this one. See, here's the arch on the inside. And then here's our birds and celebrating you today. And like I said, I dimensionaled this arch piece, so I wanted it to pop up a little more. And I went with the wider difference between the two because I wanted a little bit more of that white background showing. So there's one. Now this one I think is really pretty. I went with a really colorful one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this one. And see, here's your inside. So let's just peel off our backing and pop that right in the middle. So see, it's really a very simple card. Not hard to do at all. There you go. So here's 3 different patterns right here. And then this would make another one, which should be really, get that out of the way. Another pretty design, which will look entirely different from these. Are all these showing up? Yeah. Okay, so here's my card. I told you it was easy, simple, fun, pretty. And I did have some of my customers make this a sympathy card, and it turned out to be a very pretty sympathy card. So that's an option too. I've been trying to make a masculine card in each of my classes, and this was what I was calling my masculine card, but end up for some people being sympathy. So I hope you like this card, and we'll purchase the arches and the set that goes with it, the Everyday Arches die set and stamp set. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator, and I'd love for you to be on my team. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, happy crafting.